Auto insurance can be intimidating for some people, and for many older adults, in addition to age and health, changes in their lifestyle and daily driving needs can affect their auto insurance. However, the news is sometimes better than we might think. Here to share some information and tips on auto insurance for seniors is Donald McMahon with McMahon Hadder Insurance. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, everybody, we got to have insurance. That's just part of life. But all of us have some fears, and especially seniors as they're aging and things are changing. What are some common fears that seniors have when it comes to auto insurance that you've heard about?
Well, one of the most common fears they have is fear of being canceled or dropped if they have an accident or they have a change in lifestyle, that type of thing. Other fears that when we talk to our customers, they have a fear that the rates are continuing to increase. They may be on fixed income and they're trying to figure out ways to save money without reducing their coverage significantly. And another fear they may have is, if they have an accident, my rates are going to go up, those type things. But as you get older, the fear of that, what I want to say is our agency we specialize in meeting personally with those customers and setting up an annual review and giving them options with multiple companies and give them a peace of mind where they're comfortable with what they're doing. And
well, what are three main areas that an agency such as yours can really get into and offer some assistance when like you say, when you're reassessing this or looking at coverage and talking about concerns?
Well, I think the main thing you can do is sit with the customer, review with what they have. We represent 7 different companies and shop those companies to see if you can get them a better deal, and set it up after you write the customer to do an annual review like I was mentioning before. Mm-hmm. And that puts a person peace of mind. They can look and see if they've had changes, and there are always changes. The rates will come down, the rates will fluctuate, and put them in a better place.
Do you recommend that all of us review our auto insurance annually?
I think that's a good idea. The rates are continually changing, and each company, a lot of companies are taking rate decreases. We're in a competitive environment, and it's a good idea to sit down and review what you have.
I'll be checking mine.
Yes.
Well, when it comes to driving habits, let's say someone has recently retired and they're not driving as much as they used to. Can this get them some type of discount?
Oh yeah, most of the carriers rate a significant part of the premium based on use. So if you're not driving to work or using your car in work and you're retired now, obviously you're not using your car as much, and some of them even offer a retiree credit.
Oh, that's great information. Well, as to my retirees, and see, is there an age where there's just a break in insurance? It just automatically goes down because someone has achieved a certain age?
Yeah, generally the rates 40 plus, and then when you get 50 plus, the rates, when you're in your 50s, hopefully your children have gone off and sought careers, and at that point, probably the best area of rates is in the plus 50 category.
Okay. Well, with a lot of seniors' own fixed incomes, cost is always, in the forefront of people's minds. Tell us a little bit about the other ways seniors can get some discounts. I know there's an AARP driver safety course, for example.
Right. Yeah, we're an authorized Hartford AARP agency. Great. And just recently, online, a senior can go online, and the state has qualified this safety course. They can take the online course and qualify for discounts under the Hartford AARP program. It's a good defensive driving course type thing, and if you're looking to save ways to save money, that's a good area to do it in.
Well, that's also great. It's a great savings, but it's also, I know traffic laws change just like everything else, and if it's been a while since they've actually been through a driver's course, it's probably a good idea for everyone to take that refresher. But other ways people can save money. I know you and I were talking earlier, and you mentioned something about paying in advance, that type of thing. What are some other ways where people can, besides taking advantage of some of these more traditional discounts, maybe some other features that the Hartford product offers?
Yeah, we could talk about the Hartford AARP product a minute. They have built in some unique features into their product, and I'll talk about a couple of those. Mm-hmm. One of them is a 12-month policy, And instead of every 6 months renewing with the chance of a rate increase, they'll guarantee a 12-month policy. And then they offer a pay in full discount that's pretty significant. So you want to pay it in full, you know, you can get pretty good credit on that. The product is they have a no drop promise in the product, which I think is important for seniors to, you know, because they have a big fear of being canceled. And they have a thing called first accident forgiveness. So if you have an accident, you know, every now and then you're going to have an accident. So your first accident, they're not going to come back and raise your rates. They're going to, they call it an accident forgiveness plan. There are other credits like we talked about for the safety course. There's multiple car discounts. If you own a home, they give you a discount. Based on your usage, you know, depends on, they'll give you discounts. And it just has a myriad of other features. We could, you know, probably the best thing to do is have somebody just call the office and have one of our specialists talk to them about their own specific needs. Because everybody, you want to customize what you have.
Right, everybody's situation is a tad different. But let's go back to that online course that's now available. I mean, that sounds very easy to do, and so they just sit at a computer, take a course, and they are issued a certificate that they passed it. Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah, I hadn't done it myself, but I understand that it's just been authorized, and you go to AARP.org and you can look for the course and take the course online. I think there's a small fee for the members, and if you're a non-member, I think you can take it too, because they, you know, obviously they'd like you to be a part of AARP if you're in that plus 50 category.
Yeah, and we this course, you know, we sponsor this course, the actual real classroom course here in this area, and I know we get lots of calls about it, and it's been very well received, and people have, you know, really enjoyed having that opportunity. Well, tell us a little bit also about maybe types of vehicles. Is there anything, you know, a lot of people may get a smaller car or change their vehicle, or what about people who are keeping big cars? Does that have any influence?
You know, the premium on cars, there's a symbol for a car based on the safety of that car. And you know, you can call beforehand and say, I'm thinking about buying this particular kind of car. How will it affect my insurance? How will it affect my rate? So one of the services we offer in advance, if you're shopping around for cars and you're worried it's going to change your auto insurance, then call us ahead of time and we can plug it into the computers and see what the symbol is and what the premium charge would be.
Does it tend to vary? I mean, I know if you get a really super sports car, it's going to be, do the basic, more average models, do they range quite a bit?
You know, what I've seen is the cars get safer, you know, with airbags and these things, this symbol has come down. But generally, the more expensive the car is, it may have a higher symbol.
Okay.
One of the features Hartford has in their AARP program is a replacement cost guarantee. So for the first 15 months, if your car is total, they buy you a brand new car, no depreciation. And that's very different than what you see being offered. So
well, that's great information. It's great news for seniors and auto insurance. Like you said, if they have some fears and they need to give you a call and see what you can work out.
Sure.
Well, we thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.